I'm just a man, his hat, and an iPhone.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of excited about tomorrow. I get to be behind the camera again. I get to direct. I know we don't have a big budget. It's not a giant crew. There's only like 3 or 4 of us gonna be going for it, but that's okay because at least we're getting something done and we're making it happen. And it's for my next Bad Date, which is a cool series. I think people seem to like the idea. People want to hop on board and help with it, so that's awesome. And it's for YouTube, and I think a lot of people like roll their eyes when they hear, "Oh, it's just for YouTube," but really, YouTube's its own industry. The internet video is its own industry, something that people should take a little bit more seriously and consider because it's a little bit more, it's easier under your control. And I was just reading an article the other day. There was $1 million web series that was made for season 2 of a web series, $1 million, and it's on YouTube. It's not like Sony Pictures or something. It was on YouTube, so I think that's pretty awesome. Things are really moving up in that world. New media is not something to be frowned upon for filmmakers, and in fact, honestly, if they just took it, look at my J.J. Abrams shot, yay, okay. If they just took it a little bit more seriously and really focused in on it, maybe they could make something else happen versus 50 views or whatever on their, or a couple hundred views on their short film. I think it's a good idea. I think it has some possibilities. You just need to get the right backing. It's the same thing as it was before, or it's the same thing as it is in like TV or film industry, but it's a little bit more under your control. Just some thoughts. So I was walking out and I'm on my way to the mental meeting, and mentals are always late. Everybody's always freaking late. Anyways, and Mel's all, I swear it's like they're on burner time. And okay, maybe that's the case. I don't really know burners that well. But truth is, everybody thinks it's on their time. Filipinos are going to say, oh, Filipino time. Mormons are going to say, oh, Mormon time. Mexicans are going to say, oh, Mexican time. All these means are late. Why can't we all just say we're late?
I used to do it last year, or not last year. I used to do it a year and a half ago, and then I ended up stopping after like 1 week though.
It was hard. I did it for like 2 weeks
it's ridiculously
straight,
hard.
and it's really difficult to do every day. But
Yeah.
since you're doing it every day, I think I'm going to do it every day.
Yeah, that's my goal. My
So
goal
we
is
can
to do
watch
it
each
every
other.
single day.
I was trying to do
That was-
at least 30 seconds a day at one point.
Yeah, that
And
works.
I did
Yeah, it's hard.
Same thing for about 2 weeks, but then it was kind of like I was like, okay, this is 30 seconds about saying I'm going to do this for 30 seconds, and I'm at 28, so there, bye.
No, that's how it works. I mean, I used to do the same thing. I used to like blab about. I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to, how are you, are you guys alright?
Food's delicious. I like boobies.
It's like when I started editing my own vlogs, I noticed that I would go, okay, I'm here at the stage, and I would say that like 5 times during the course of like one thing. I'm always telling people where I am, despite I've said it
I can see
a
that.
bunch of times.
And then you end up when you go to edit, you end up realizing that you said the same thing in the same sentence within 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And I noticed earlier today that I keep saying pretty much, yeah, I'm going to do this pretty much. It's almost weird stuff.
Just fillers, just trying to fill stuff.
Yeah, because you don't want any dead space, but I forget that I'm going to edit.
What's different about writing is when you write, you think the pretty much and the us, but you don't write that.
Exactly.
So it makes
Exactly.
it different.
Dude, I'm hungry though.
Well, I heard the service here sucks.
When you're not here.
I'm just kidding. Cut that.
Did you hear him? Did you hear him? Internet?
Cut that.
Did you hear him?
That was
If you didn't know, he works
that was
here.
comical only.
You didn't know he works
Now
here.
hold this against me.
Another
Please
do
not take out of context.
And that we're gonna follow you all night with cameras.
Hey, I need my paparazzos.
Yeah, it's been a little awkward. It's kind of been. There's been this time of adjustment for myself right now. I just showed up and these guys just sit here pointing cameras at me. Jake, nice to meet you, man.
Nate.
Alright, we met?
Yes. Once like a month ago.
Yeah. Do we know each other?
Pretty sure we know you.
Okay.
Adonis, are you our server today?
When I pointed over that way, I can't see jack shit with this thing. Everybody's just silhouettes. Anyways, we're just discussing short films right now, and we discussed LA Stories, which I think you guys saw a couple weeks ago, and we're discussing like things like freelance.com and studentfilms.com and broadcast filmmakers, I heard, in North Hollywood. Just various indie sites that we can go to and make our lives a little easier as indie filmmakers. It's kind of an intense, passionate conversation. Yeah, you can barely see me, but that's a wrap for tonight. On the way home, gonna chill, change, maybe a glass of wine or something. Maybe watch some wrestling. I don't know. But tonight was good. Started out really slow, but more people arrived and we got some things done, and I got some good news on contracts and stuff so that I need for various projects that I'm doing. But it should all be good. See you tomorrow. So I don't know how much you guys can actually see. It's pretty freaking dark.
Maybe not.
I don't know if you guys can see me or not. It's pretty dark, but I'm watching YouTube and we're looking at the Ice Hotel in Sweden. It's an hotel made completely out of ice. Melts every year, obviously, and they put it back together. And it's done by a bunch of artists, and it's pretty intense. Here, I'll show you some video of it. This is just a collage of home videos of various sculptures, and look at that. Wow. It's pretty cool. Yep.
That looks warm and inviting.
That's beautiful.
It's the type of place that deserves to be on your bucket list. Just saying.
Watch our film and enjoy